I found out my wife was cheating on me emotionally last week. I found it through a notification when she was in the shower. We are both 33 and married for 6 years. In my eyes, everything was good. Funny how one can hide their betrayal without other party noticing. I confronted her right away and told her to open the phone to show me the messages. She refused first but gave up after I told we are getting a divorce. The texts were not that old and there were not many. It was obvious most of the texts were deleted. I asked her questions about the affair: why, who, where, how. I will not go into details as I want to stay anonymous, but I was trickle-truthed in the end. She got caught and trickle-truthed me. I do not believe her and what she said about the extent they went. At the beginning of our relationship, I made it very clear that cheating in any form is a relationship ender. I told her to get a lawyer because we are getting divorced. She asked for marriage counseling, promised to change and even make her life completely dependent on me, leave the job, not leave the house, and give me all of her digital devices. I told her where marriage counseling would help was before she decided to have an affair. We could go to marriage counseling and solve the problem there by talking whichever problem she had. Instead, she went on to have an emotional affair and made sure to actively hide things from me by deleting texts and trickle-truthing. I reminded her my boundaries and what I told her about them in the beginning of the relationship. I will hand the divorce papers to her this month and she is telling me to reconsider. Am I behind this situation? Ita has no consensus but wasn't based on the comments along with a few Itas and Na's relevant comments. Deleted commenter, but you do seem to be rushing things. You might want to take a little while to think things through and let your feelings sit. What do you lose by waiting until the end of next month instead? I do not have to wait an extra month and live in the same house with her. Funny way for 1,450. If you made your boundaries very clear to her, and you are sure that she broke them, why are you here? If you do go for marriage counseling, be prepared to hear some things about yourself that you might not want to hear. On one side, my logic wants to get validated while my heart wants to hold on to a hope. Last week has not been easy for me. Love is there but trust is not. Plus, getting to write it here is relaxing. I'll probably hear about these in the individual therapy. Thanks for the comment, said average 2469 nta. But if the affair has been brief, what led up to it? This may require you to take a hard look at yourself. She told me she felt lost in that part of her life, midlife crisis, and wanted attention from others. Excalanos, in my eyes, everything was good. Funny how one can hide their betrayal without other party noticing. Funny how the other partner can be super unhappy without the other noticing at all. And yeah, this version of your marriage is over. Good for you to realize she chose to end it. She told me she felt lost in her life and wanted attention from others. I do not think that has anything to do with unhappiness in the marriage unless she lied. I guess you can never know the problem unless the other party communicates. Surprising. Update March 18, 2024 posted as 100 divorce now. I think I was looking to relax and validate my logic with that post. Love is there but trust is broken. My heart told me to have an hope but my logic told me to divorce. Logic won in the end. It has been over a week now and I still do not get the full information about the affair. Yesterday night and this morning, after the post, I came to learn new information about the affair. I am still not sure if it has the full extent. To clarify the emotional affair part, they sexted, sent nudes to each other and there were I love yous involved. If it has not cheating, I do not know what it is. Whatever, I still do not know the full truth and she refuses disclosing who exactly this AP is. My trust level for her is so low that she could say sky is blue and I would doubt it. This relationship is just over, dead. I will go ahead with the divorce as soon as possible so I can process my feelings alone after she leaves. Some people told me I would not be able to find anyone at 33 as a male. This is the last thing I worry about after divorce. First thing is to get over the relationship and put myself together better than ever. I am planning starting individual therapy right after I sort things out. I can date after that easily. Hope seeing you with a happy divorce update and in a better mood. Relevant comments brave at 1901. Making that decision and sticking to it is very difficult. You've made the first step, and that is amazing. You probably will never find out the full truth. I am divorcing my wife now for very similar circumstances. You will find someone else at 33. There's literally billions of fish in the sea. I totally agree. 33, looking good, feeling good, earning good, attentive. I think people who told this are incels and they are projecting their situation. Lol. Amazing. May 9963. Good on you for making a decision. Honestly, the nudes are for sure divorce worthy, and you are right in getting a divorce. Even if there was no sex, she was clearly wanting it to be physical if there were nudes involved. So I am glad you found the truth and are deciding to do what's best for you by getting a divorce from the woman you clearly can't trust. I believe trust is the foundation of human relationship. It's just impossible for me to get back from this. I love her and it deeply hurts now, but I do not believe I will ever trust her. Explosion 1850. She won't tell you who AP is, but you have his nude pics he sent your wife. That should help identify him. I do not have the photos but just the replies to them. Photos were deleted. It's obvious there were nudes involved, but all of them were deleted.